What is up? How are you? You want to hang out? I do. Every Sunday morning live, we craft, we chat. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for coming over. This week, we are sublimating some cool down rags. I've got marching band and cheer for my daughter. We'll have leftovers for football if they want them. Last week, we did t-shirts, HTV. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, last week, hello, my name is. And last year, look how far we've come in a year, you guys. I've been doing Sunday morning live for 2 years. I'm not an expert. I am not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. I'm not an affiliate. I'm a lady who didn't want to be alone, got on the YouTube, and wildly, definitely not alone now. We craft, we chat, we hang out. It usually goes right. Usually. It is do it yourself, so it is far from perfect. We do our best and we have fun with it. Hi, Mr. Tim. Who else popped in? Anybody new? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, come over every week. It is really just about using the machines because they make me so happy, figuring out what I can do with them to make others happy. I love it. Okay, everything's linked below. I've got design space that I used, but it's not linked. The font image is. So I am sharing with you the steps I went through to get to where we are at this moment. If you don't use design space, if you're not just in Canva, if you want something specific, like the Hulk, then you go to a source like DaFont. I go to dafont.com. That is the source I linked below. There are many other sources for fonts, and these are the steps you're going to take. Fonts are what make your image matter, pop, get the point across. I use HP, so I've got Windows operating system. My laptop's like 5 years old. I sat down and looked at getting a new one and then changed my mind. Want you to choose a trusted source. That's the most important. Download it to your device. Whatever your device is, you can download files to a phone, y'all. You extract it. Once you extract it, you may need to install it. Installing it is as simple as opening the file and hitting it on your screen. I close all the files and then open my software. I find that to be the most smooth transition for my fonts automatically being there. If they are not automatically there, just restart the computer, restart the device. They will be there. They're going to be in your system fonts. So that's not the available fonts from whatever design software, Design Space, Canva, whatever you're using. These are from your system. They're going to be in there with like Times New Roman and stuff. And then it's all about the size, the color, and like I said, offset. I think offset makes it pop. This is simple font with 0.05 black offset. I threw in that last line, just to make a point. And this is how they came out, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm actually really impressed. If I told you they came out better than I thought they would, because I'm only going to $375. So this one's for my husband. He is definitely not. I just threw that in for the Hulk with all the stress and everything that's been going on, you know. So I just, you know, when they're outside working, they're going to cool these down with water, and it's going to cool down like their lymphatic systems. They're great for sports. These are great for construction workers. I had 5.5 years in the airline. I know everybody on the ramp would have loved these. So cool down rags for back to school. And let me show you my images. Hi, my love. Thank you. So anybody out there, I am a mom, a wife. I work all week long, and then we come in here. I'm not a profesh. We chill, we hang out, we try new things. And my husband pops in before he goes and does his stuff. I love it. Okay, check this out. Look how many I got. I linked it below. Like I said, I am not an Amazon affiliate. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how many are in here. They're all individually wrapped. We're going to do cheer and marching band. And I did this in Canva. I love Canva. I shared below, not because you're probably going to want my school, but you might want the cheerleaders. You might want the marching band, and you can change the colors. The black is a color and the yellow's a color. So you can make this for your school colors too. I haven't done the football yet. I haven't done the basketball yet, but if they want them, I will. What do you guys think? I love sublimation. I tried doing like a whole Saturday sublimation series last year, and it was so fun. I think the keys to great sublimation, just my best explanation of it, I use the Epson EcoTank 2400s. It is a really budget-friendly quality printer. It is a tank printer, and I filled it with sublimation ink. I did not use the ink that came with it initially. You want to use sublimation paper for the best results. I used HTV Ront. I used 8.5 by 14 today. And for real, just remember to mirror. Like, even, like, that's why it's there twice. You know, did you mirror? And then the high heat. My AutoPress absolutely goes to 400 degrees, which is ideal for sublimation. My outlet, you don't like it. My outlet stays fine at 375, so that's what I press at. I think high heat, quality blanks equal great project outcomes. I think it's really important that you switch out of that standard quality. This is the output of your printer. Yours might look different if you have a different printer. Hi. For me, that got me the best print, no lines. And just as a sidebar, sublimation is ink printed onto paper that's going to get heated up. It's going to transpose from our paper to our blank. This is not a puppy-friendly craft. You take the puppies out of the craft room. It's the saddest. She hates it. But it's important. That gas, I have a fan on out there, so I'm not affected by the fumes. But their little lungs, they can't take it. Okay, we've got simple image. Everything is heated up, ready to rock. We don't need to cut anything on the Cricut. We just want to cut everything apart for our design. You don't need to use a trimmer. But if you do, it just makes everything real easy and straight. Oh, these are so I was impressed. I think these are going to be nice. And if I'm careful, I can probably fold them up and put them back in here for her to send in. Good morning, Six Bows is back. Good morning, TWP. How are you guys? I'm so glad you're here. Is it hot down there? It's actually unseasonably cool this week up here. I'm sure the moment they're back out, with their instruments marching up and down the street, they'll be glad they have these. And the cheerleaders too. Yeah, I feel like there's a front versus a back to these. It's just ever so slightly waffled. And they're pretty affordable. I linked it. I feel like these were 20 something. You are doing a great job. I appreciate you, Mama. How are you, Nicole? Drive safe. Oh my gosh. And if you're using, I forgot to tell you, heat tape. I think the Cricut or the PYD is the best heat tape. This way, that high heat isn't going to melt any of that brown onto your beautiful white blank. Sublimation doesn't have to always be white, but it's the best on white. When you sublimate on gray or pink or yellow, that picks up through your image, you know, so red and yellow make orange, that type of thing. Got our parchment paper underneath just to protect our pad. We're going to tape that sucker down like Making with Marilyn says. And then another piece of parchment paper. We want to protect it from here too. We don't want that bleeding through. I've got $3.75 for 60 seconds. I feel like 400, you could do 30 or 45 seconds. But like I said, that's not getting there. So that full minute at that 375 seems to be doing the trick. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, for real. It's just, oh, like the real world sucks, right? Everything's too expensive. Everything is negative. I don't watch the news anymore. I get all my news from like my MSN homepage or here on the YouTube. Other people watch the news and then tell me what happened is basically what I'm telling you. I need the peace. I need the calm. We do that in here. We do that in the backyard with the shorts, you know? So try to keep it, on a budget. All my machines were bought on sale, clearance, things like that. She's super hot, so don't touch the tape. Oh, man. Oh, man. What do you think? Oh, man. I told you. Better than I expected. And the other one. See, we remembered the mirror. You want it backwards out of your printer so it's right way when you press. Oh man, these are going to be awesome. So I just have to keep doing these, you know. This will be my morning. And then I'm going to take Veda to Dollar Tree and TJ Maxx. What are you doing today? My husband is out there working on his new man cave. This used to be his man cave. He gave me his man cave. I used to have the Cricut stuff in with my work at home stuff. And now I have a nice little separation. Does anybody else work from home? Whoop. I love it. I mean, it still works, so I mean, I don't love it, but you know what I mean. Better than not having a job. DJ is. Oh. Yes, we are having puppies. I'm so excited. You sound like my husband. So I'm in charge of the puppies getting fed. I'm in charge of the puppies having haircuts. I'm in charge of buying the dog stuff. My husband's in charge of the vet. Ooh, I didn't separate those good enough. It's okay. I'll have to cut those pom-poms off. He does the baths and the vets. Ooh, I should have separated those a little better. Oh, well. I was trying to get as many on one page as I could. And it ended up being 2 cloths for one 8.5 by 14. Oh, they look good. You know what's in there. It's not like the HTV. It's not going to peel. I wore that on purpose to show. Okay, so what I was saying with the pom-poms. Cut off. So let's cut them out of the feet. I think there's some feet in these pom-poms. Anything you don't want, you just cut away. And it should be perfect. Woo! Tops of their pom-poms might not be perfect, but I feel like they're going to have to really look close. Butterroll Boutique! Hi! How are you? Butterroll Boutique, do you ever use your mini press? Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, we're using the big old waffle making press this morning. I really got this on here tight. I'm not getting a peel. This one will be Veda's. I tried and tried. I couldn't. Oh, there it was. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, they're going to get these wet. And they're going to stay cool because of the polyester. You see them on like football players and stuff. So I did band and cheerleading. That's Veda's. She is no longer going to be in chorus or choir. She said she's still going to do bowling. She's a junior this year, so we've got a lot coming up. I look forward to it. They went to the fair. So we went to the little county fair. And then they went to the next town over's bigger county fair. And they rode all the rides and everything last night. Ours, we just went and saw the animals and the exhibits. We have 4-H. But yeah, when they were in the city, oh man, they rode all the rides. They were there at the night, so the lights were on. My husband took them. My daughter and her friend. So that way, you know, no trouble could be found. I always worry when they go out, you know. It's hard. I don't know. Six Bows' back has 6 girls. I only have 1. And I mean, I'm a nervous wreck constantly about her. Constantly. It's different with the boys. You do worry about them. But not the same way. My son's like 10 years older than my daughter. So it was also like night and day difference in the things they were into and the things that were happening. 1998 versus 2008 is a big difference, you know? Here we go. So excited. When it was new, it was wild. It's really calmed down since then. What do you think? Oh man, that looks good. Crisp, you know? Taping it down helps you not get that shifting, not get that ghosting. Oh, I'm excited for them to have these. We've done keychains. We've done the little wristlets. We did the lanyards. I mean, I just go to Amazon and I type in sublimation blanks. And then I usually sort by newest. And then go by reviews. Really, really watch those reviews close, okay? And these are not center because I was trying to get it all fit on the page. And that yellow is really light, so I'm doing my best to line her up in there. Ooh! I love when it all works out. So I'm headed to the TJ Maxx, looking for a deal. Whatever she's after, I don't need nothing. And then we're headed to the Dollar Tree, get our dog treats. Look for those sweet deals. Did you see Miss Ruthie's this and that? She found a Sol de Janeiro dupe at her Dollar Tree. And whipped shave cream. So I'm looking forward to those. They better be there when I go to mine. Otherwise, I'll have to be on the hunt. And sometimes I forget the things I'm hunting for, and then they just show up, you know? I've got, okay, Big Boy Ink. Look for him. BIGBOI. He's on Etsy, Instagram, YouTube. Again, the Epson ink goes in your everyday printer, not your sublimation printer. If you buy this printer and you're not going to use it for everyday use, you just push this aside. I have one for everyday printing, one for sublimation. I love the printer. It was a great buy. I got mine on Amazon. No, I got mine on Walmart because it was cheaper than Amazon. And this is what I started with. Easy ink. This is what we're printing with right now. It's so budget friendly. Like ridiculously affordable. And lasted me almost 3 years. Look how big his are. I can't wait. The printer itself, it comes with an app. Yeah, my phone never got that app to work. But with my laptop, I just went to Epson's for the drivers, and it was perfect. Oh, look at us. I'm so excited. Oh, that looks so good. What do you think? I think we're getting there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to hang out. Like literally, this is my jam. What do you think? It's a one-woman show, you know? I'm just blessed. I've got the best members. I can't say enough about you guys. Prescription Nails, Patty's Garden, Kitchen Garden, and more. Carrie at the Crafter's Log. I mean, Sarah, Cocoa Butter Barbie, the Bud Files, you guys. Oh, Ozella, I know. Don't worry. These things do what they do. And I think this is so fun. So if you know somebody who would think it's fun too, will you let them know about me? My goal, I want to hit that 10,000. I really think we can do this together. It's all about having a safe space. For real. So that's what I offer you. Budget buys, DIYs, and a safe space. Because we all deserve one. And I'm not a sublimation expert. I did my very first full wrap tumbler. It's awful. There's all kinds of mess ups. But it's my first all the way around. Normally I just do an image. And I've seen way worse seams than this. So I'm taking it. You know what I mean? I used it every morning this week. I did the AI art. I spoke to the Creative Fabrica Spark, and I told it to do Glinda and Elphaba and the Flying Monkeys, and it gave me the Yellow Brick Road. That's so fun. We'll do more with it once I learn more, because like I said, I'm not an expert. I just come in here and show you what I'm doing for the week. What are you going to do this week? Got to work. We've got back to school night. We're going to be so busy. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to sit here and just keep pressing these. I've got 6 pages, 12 to do. Will you check out the shorts and come back over next week too? Please, please, please. I appreciate you. I mean it.